What's going on, snipers? It's good to be back and posting YouTube videos. Today, I want to definitely go ahead and jump into breaking down institutional sniper entries. Okay, we are going to go ahead and get into where I place my entry areas. All right, what am I looking for when I try to get my entries? All right, and also we are going to kind of talk about a little bit of target. All right, the big thing that I want you to focus on in today's video is literally just liquidity and where we are placing our entries at. All right, other than that, happy trading. Let's get it, snipers. I'm swing trading this, okay, and this is how my setup looks. Okay, we cleared the low, we cleared that last high, liquidity on both sides, right, and we built some double top, some liquidity here that shows that we need to break here. Okay, I'm also looking at this candle here, this last significant buy to sell candle, as our key level, right? It's even at 7,200 at this institutional level. We see this. Okay, now, okay, when we talk about entries and core sniper entries, okay, right, our best entries will always be above or below liquidity. Okay, it will always be above or below liquidity, right? So what is this right here, right? We see equal lows being created. We see, similar, you know, scenarios to this side of liquidity and this side of liquidity being built up here, right? And what do we know that banks love to do? Banks love to clear out liquidity, okay? And this is how we're going to use our entry. All right, so we gathered this whole body of this candle, all right, to define our entry. All right, and right now I have two entries set. Okay, I have one at the opening for 0.5%, stop loss right above here, below the buy candle. Okay, and then I have another entry here at this 50%. Okay, right now we're literally just breaking it down to the simplest forms of finding entries. Okay, and then as you know, we will target the liquidity. Okay, and then we will also try to target that 200 as well. Okay, so these are literally the simplest ways of getting our entry. Finding where liquidity is, and anything below that liquidity, if it hasn't been touched yet, this last sell to buy candle is what I'm referencing to. Um, if we haven't hit this yet and we see liquidity being built, this will be my target to still come down here. We can have all of this, all right? But now I will say we do have a entry, a buy entry within here, okay? And we can break this down on a 1 hour time frame, okay? Although we see, and I probably, me me being aggressive, I would have taken this, but me not being aggressive, I probably wouldn't have taken this, okay? So we're gonna really, let's see, the 2 hour, let's 30 minute, does it look clear? Yeah, we can do it 30 minute, perfect, okay. So when we talk about entries, right, we know what comes with entries. The first thing that comes with entries is the pattern. So as you know, before we get into entries, we need to understand our patterns, okay? So here we see a reversal pattern, right, that comes in, right? We do have this continuation to the downside happening, right, where we have this continuation here. We cleared that last low, All right, but now what happens after we clear this old low here? We rally up and smack out these old highs here. Oops. Okay. Now that we see we smacked out these old highs here, right? We see that this is now a leg of impulse that shows a change of direction. Okay. Now, because we're on this 30-minute time frame, all right, we do see a little confusion with our entry, targets, our potential entries, our optimal entry areas. Okay, but what we're going to do is we're going to draw our fibs from the lowest point to the highest point. Okay, because this low was established, right, and then we went this new high, we're going to use this high first. Okay, and then even if we zoom in, we can see that this little wick right here took out, let's see, took out that low. Move this out the way. The low is 6.7 and the low of here is 6.8. Yep, so this did go lower. So we're going to use this wick to this height here, the tip. Okay, all right, and then that's how we can identify our premium area of entry. Okay, and really looking at this, we're gonna go ahead and turn off this 7.1. Okay, because we're gonna get real sniper today. All right, getting into the 786 and 886 area, right? We're looking for some type of, you know, how can I say this? Bank order, all right? And I'm gonna explain why we look for bank orders here, but we're gonna make it a lot more easier so you can see what I mean by looking at bank orders in this whole area of range from this 786 to this one, all right? Because price can get as low as this one and then reverse, all right? But now that we look in here, all right, we are going to zoom in to this low here, all right, and try to find the last sell to buy candle. Okay, the last significant sell candle before we bought. Okay, so there's two ways we can go about this. Okay, I see this last sell candle here before we went higher. So I'm just going to mark this off here. All right, and we're going to go ahead and break the entry stuff down here in a minute. All right, so we see that that's our entry. All right, and then we're also going to use this candle here. Okay, just to give you guys some reference on, you can use either candle, it doesn't matter. Okay, now we're going to get down to the 15-minute time frame and break this down a little bit more and see how this is now that last buy to sell candle before we went higher. Okay, and now this is also that last significant buy to sell candle, and this is also another last significant buy candle, or excuse me, last significant sell to buy candle, sorry about that, that you can get. All right, so yes, you can use this one, or this one, all right, as long as it's around your 786 to 886 area. All right, so you do not have to be exactly precise. You don't have to guess the exact, sell to buy candle. Okay, you can be unsure, hit this one, and still get your entry hit and still be a sniper. Okay, so test that out and see which one works best for you. All right, we can get down to the 5 minute and also see, oops, I'm gonna go ahead and lock that. Also see last buy to sell candle here at that red line. Also this last sell to, I'm sorry, this last sell to buy candle around that red line that we pointed out first. Okay, and we also have this sell to buy candle here around this red line first. Okay, so we can use, right, any of them. All right, so when breaking down our entries, guys, pick either or, it doesn't matter. You can pick this one because we cleared that last low before we went higher, or you can pick this one because this is the lowest point. All right, it doesn't matter. Okay, make sure you pick one though. All right, and to be more safe, I sometimes like to use the opening, right, of the entry. All right, so the top of it, not like the middle of it. But because we are sniper today, we are going to break this down on this 30-minute time frame. All right, to show you guys how simple it is, because we have this last significant sell to buy candle here that you guys can leverage, right? It's closer to that 886 range too, which will give us a better risk to reward. Stop loss right at the low, and then we're gonna target either the high or the extension. We're gonna try the extension to see what's up. All right, and then now we have about an 8 to point 0.5 risk reward, and let's see how this plays out. Okay, oops. Let's see how this plays out. Okay. Okay, we haven't hit entry yet. Boom, we got into a little bit of our entry. Bang. Oh, snipe. There we go. So, pause. Okay. Oops. Okay. You can see that we hit this red line too, and that red line, and we hit the opening. So it doesn't matter, right, what entry you get. This is a 8.5, this is a 6, and this is a 4. It doesn't matter. Your trade still will give you great profit. Okay. Now, we see this. We're going to go ahead and let this thing play out. All right. And let's actually break this down as well. Okay. So we see that this was a reversal right here, right? This whole, okay. We also see another reversal after we hit our entry. Okay. So this is another aspect of entries that you can take on when trading. You don't have to always take your optimal entry. You can wait to see another reversal candlestick pattern or a reversal pattern happen after you hit your entry. And this is what I mean. We cleared that low here, right? Let's go on the 5, 3. Let's get on 3 minute. Let's actually break it down because we cleared that low here, right? And I know this may look a little dirty, so I'm gonna go ahead and delete that line here, and I'm gonna really draw this up. Okay, after we cleared that low, we made a new low, and then what happened? We cleared that last high. So this is that reversal pattern. And then what? We retraced once again. Oops, that's the gone box. Oops, not again. We retraced almost to 886, but definitely that 786 into this last sell to buy candle here. Bang, sniper. Okay, you could have even waited for the bullish engulfing to form and then took that entry and then bang. Or you could have just waited, took 50% of that, and then there you go. And now you can see, all right, breaking down entries is simple. Oh, so we did get that 786. Perfect, even better. Proves our strategy works even more. Okay, that last sell to buy candle, perfect. And then we got that nice reaction. Kabang. All right, keep going. I didn't say stop. All right, bang. And then we hit that extension, so that could have been one trade. And then as you can see, news followed through and bang. Okay, so using entries, ooh, you can be late to the party and still get a nice entry, and you can even be early and get a nice entry. Doesn't matter, okay? Just be composed, be disciplined, and wait for your setup. Okay, this is better. Cleared that last high. We made the new low. We know we need to go lower. Bang. This is a lot more cleaner, huh? Yeah, boom. And then we have a nice 8 risk to reward. Perfect, okay?